Hey, it's Tim, and today is hike day. I'm here in Palm Springs, and we're going up there. And it is hot. It's hot. It's like 98 degrees, which isn't terrible, but it is hot here in the desert. We're gonna go hiking. I'm glad you're here. And so what I wanna know is, are you coming? Oh, you are. Fantastic. Look at this. This is the Palm Springs Areal Tramway. Older gondola. We're gonna take the gondola tramway, Palm Springs, up to the Mountain Springs Station, as it's called, and from there we'll hike up to the summit, which is about 10,800 feet. It's about 10.5 miles round trip. It is a fantastic adventure. We're gonna be on a cable car going up the side of the freaking mountain. It's gonna be awesome. All right, I already got my ticket. Also inside, when you go inside the tramway station, which is right over my shoulder right here, tramway station, there is a museum. And I think there's one at the top too. I've been up there before with Audrey. There's one at the top and one at the bottom, but there's a museum here that shows you all about how they built the tramway. It is an enormously fantastic achievement of modern, whatever the heck you call it. You know, it's just cool. It's just awesome. It's fantastic. How the heck did they do this? You can read you can go to the museum and see all this stuff. Let's go get in line, because I think we got just a few minutes before our tram takes off up the cable, up the mountain. Then we're gonna hike. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I'm glad you're here. Let's go. I am standing on the Palm Springs area, I gotta say it all, Palm Springs Areal Tramway view patio. And I wanna show you right here, if I can. This is where we're going. There's some cabling and some towers, and there's a car coming down right now. That should be my car that I'll be ascending in a little bit. Here it comes. It's actually still really far away. I've got the camera zoomed in all the way, and here comes our tram car that we're gonna get in. Now it's cool because it rotates. It goes up the hill and it rotates and it spins 360 degrees, so you can see all over the place. Hey, that thing's pulling into the station, and I gotta go get in line. I'll see you later. Okay, there's an arrow that tells me to go this way. Oh, here we go. This is the boarding room. The boarding room is here. Okay, I like to get on last because then you're right by the door and the window. Look, this sign says all snow play activities engaged in strictly at your own risk. Not an issue today. And the maximum cabin capacity is 14,295 pounds, 290 pounds, or 80 people. 80 people fit inside the tram car. Let's go look out the window. There it is. There it is. There's our tram car. They're filling it full of gas, getting it ready for us. Okay, according to the brochure, our spectacular 10-minute, 2.5 mile trip begins at the Valley Station, elevation 2,643 feet, that's where we are now, and transports you to the Mountain Station, elevation 8,516 feet. During your ascent, you will pass through 5 unique life zones, from the Mexican Sonoran Desert to an alpine wilderness. Along the way, you'll observe special plants and animals distinct to each zone. Up top, discover an incredible scenic wonderland in Mount San Jacinto State Park, encompassing over 50 miles of hiking trails, which we will take and climb to 10,800 feet. I said that out of line and lost my place. Amenities include 2 restaurants, a cocktail lounge, viewing areas, natural history museum, documentary theater, and gift shop. The tram offers an enjoyable gateway for everyone. We're there. We're in the mountains. Here we are. This is the tram station. I'm on the viewing deck, and we're gonna hike. We're gonna walk. We gotta walk down this path right here. It goes all the way down to the Long Valley Station where there's a trail, and we're gonna head to the summit, which is out beyond yonder trees there, up on yonder hill slope. I've been up here in the snow before, and you walk down this path in the snow and ice, and everybody's falling down and crashing. It's really funny. But today it's beautiful and sunny and warm, and the breeze is cool compared to down there in the desert valley where it was 100 degrees. It's probably 75 right here, and a beautiful breeze. Look at this, and then turn around, look at the mountain station. We're gonna go explore that when we come back. We're gonna do our summit, and then we're gonna come back. I'm not sure what time it'll be. We got about 10 miles to go. I'm not sure what time it'll be, and we could get some dinner there. We could get a coffee, whatever. We don't have to hurry. It's a nice place to come back and relax after you hike a good hike up to 10,800 feet. Also, I think it's time to put my sunglasses on. There we go. Okay, we're down here at the valley floor. This is called Long Valley. If you go, oh look, we're 8,400 feet. We're going up another 2,000 feet, I think, according to this sign. 2,400 feet. And if you go to the left, there's a nice little nature loop, which is 3/4 of a mile, and the desert view loop, which is 1.5 miles. And we're gonna look out for cats. There's mountain lions. Let's go this way on these very well graded path. This heads over to, there's a bathroom up here, and a ranger station, and trees, and trail, beautiful nature here in the wilderness. Okay, right there's the ranger station. I had to go inside and fill out a permit for the day, a day permit. So that way, if something should happen to me and I don't check out, so you fill out your permit and then you drop it in the box, and on the way back, hopefully I don't forget, but you're supposed to return your permit to the outgoing or exit box. And if you don't, they might come looking for you. So hopefully I remember to drop my permit in the box. Let's hike. We're hiking. I'm on trail. I'm going up. We're gonna go up. That's the thing about this trail too. It is just up, 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 all the way to the Mount San Jacinto Summit. Hey, I'm coming. I'm hiking. I'm hiking. I'm hiking. Do 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 do. We're hiking. We're hiking in the trees and in the forest, and there's no bees here in the forest on the hiking trail. I am so happy. I hope it doesn't hail. Ah, the forest. Here we are. I love to hear the wind blowing through the trees. The whoosh. The That's what it sounds like. It sounds like spirit. The spirit hovered over the trees. Oh, it's peaceful and wonderful, and it smells so nice and fresh. Like pine cones. Fresh cut laundry. Here in the wilderness. Hey, it's Tim. You know that. I'm hiking. You know that too. I thought I'd tell you a little bit about what kind of things we're going to see along the trail, other than the wilderness, birds, creatures of the forest, things like that. We're going to be walking through a campground here in a little bit called Round Valley Campground, where you can stay the night in your own tent, bring your own food. And I've seen people come up here. They take the tram like I did. Hike, I'm out of breath. Hike up here, bring wine and cheese and all manner of tables and stuff, and camp. It's a beautiful place to camp, but you do have to make reservations. Yeah, we're gonna be going through the campground, and then we're gonna ascend quite drastically out of the valley, the Round Valley. There's a water spigot there that is sprung. Is it sprung fed or spring fed? Anywho, it's fed from something. And then at the top, at the summit, just below the summit, there's a foul weather shelter. There's a rock cabin. If you've never seen it before, we're gonna see it. And if you have seen it before, you're gonna see it again. Don't hang up on the video if you wanna see the cabin. So we're gonna see the cabin. We're gonna go to the summit. We're gonna eat some food, have a nice picnic at 10,000. We're gonna look at the beautiful view of the desert and of Palm Springs, etc., etc. Then I gotta stop and get gas, and we'll get gas right near Cabazon, and we'll go see the Cabazon dinosaurs, made by Claude Bell in the 1960s. All right. Oh, and they're very colorfully decorated. Here's a sneak peek right here. Bleep. There you go. That's all you get of the dinosaurs at Cabazon. We've come to a trail junction, which tells us, oh, actually, this is fun too. Since I wasn't paying attention to my miles, it came from the tram, which is the Long Valley Tram, which is 1.8 miles. So we've hiked 1.8 miles so far, coming from that way. And I'm here at this trail junction, which tells us that the Round Valley, which is the campground, is a half a mile this way through yonder trees and forest. A little further than that is the Wellman Divide. We're going to climb 1 mile to Wellman Divide. And then from here, San Jacinto Peak is only 4.2 miles. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Of course, it's all climbing. After this, it is all ascent. It's all climbing. Here's the first campsite post. These are interesting. They've got a post here with a reflector. So if you arrive at night, you can find the reflector. And it says, this is not a campsite post. This is a marker for the trace trail that leads to the following campsites: Lodgepole, White Fir, Sugar Pine, and Limber Pine. And so you go up these little trails and you find you a campsite up there, and there's poles, like marker poles, and you have to camp within like a certain distance of that pole. We're here at the valley. This is Round Valley Campground. Let's take a look around. There is a trickle, if you will. And that is enough to keep you from dying. Right there. There is a trickle of water coming out of there. And it tells you purify. So it might still be spring water, but it does tell us to purify before drinking. All right, so that means in total we've hiked 2.3 miles up to the very primitive campground here. And here's the state park ranger station that I was telling you about. And here's the board right here. They still have it, yeah. So you come up here, go find your camp spot. We're gonna camp, and then you come up here and you write your name with this crayon thingy, or you're staying with the date. And then right next to the campground, see, like, where we just saw. Let's see if we can find the ones we just saw. Sugar Pine Lodgepole, here it is, right here. This is where we were down here. And now we're here at this ranger station, but we're gonna continue on the trail right here. See, that's his H2O, that's where the water is. We're gonna go this way to Wellman Divide in San Jacinto Peak. Let's go. You ever seen that movie Meatballs with Bill Murray? That has got to be one of my most favoritist movies of all time. Bill Murray's the best in that movie, I guess. But I just stopped back there, filled up my water in the shade right there. And now I'm eating these cashew clusters from Costco. These are cashew clusters from Costco for a quick little pick-me-up, because I'm about to climb and ascend through this forest steeply for 1 mile up to Wellman Divide. I'll see you there. Do 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 do. Da 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 ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba ba. Ba 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 da ba ba. Ba ba. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. bum. Wellman's Divide. Look at the view. Hey, take a look at this tree. It's like it's hewn out. The tree's been hewn out in case you need shelter from a torrential downpour. This is pretty cool. From this view right here, you can see, I think, as I keep going further up trail, we won't be able to see it anymore. But there's the tram station I just came up. I'm gonna try to zoom in on it. You barely see it doesn't look far enough. It seems like I've hiked 2 hours. Well, I have hiked 2 hours. Across this valley down yonder valley, and then up the slopage over there before reaching this trail. Wellman Divide is just back there, a little speck, but we're climbing. We got some good climb to do. Look up there. Look up there. That's not actually the summit, but the summit's higher than that, and it's that way. Let's keep hiking. I'm coming up. I'm climbing this hill. I'm climbing this hill. I'm hiking up this hill. Woo. It's a big old hill. The other day, I met a bear. I'm coming. Don't leave. All right. A lot of climbing, lots of climbing. All right, I'm here at this next little saddle where there's a junction here. And the junction is here. The junction. Going that way will take us the rest of the way to the peak, which is 3/10 of a mile. And this way here takes us to Little Round Valley and the northern side of the mountain. Lots of signage here with miles and stuff. I'm so out of breath. I was filming stuff and I had to stop because I was booking it. Look, here's the thing telling you which way to the Palm Springs Areal Tramway. A lot of people come up here on the tramway from other parts unknown and they're not familiar with the area. That's the way I just came. Not familiar with the area, and so all of these words, Wellman Divide, Round Valley, Saddle Junction, blah, 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 fiddle fart, looks like Japanese. But if you don't speak English or you're really not sure which trail you came from or whatever, this is very helpful. Very helpful for the traveler, from the out-of-town traveler who's not up here. I've been up here lots of times. And I've come this way, and I've come this way. I'd like to tell you that this way is the hardest because you come up Marion Mountain this way, I think, yeah. Marion Mountain, and it's steep. It's steep the whole way. It's the shortest way to the summit. All right, we're gonna walk up this way just a ways. I always get lost right here because the trail fizzles out. And we're gonna head up and see if we can find the, we're gonna find the foul weather, that's hard to say, the foul weather shelter. And it has nothing to do with birds. We're here. We've made it to the foul mouth shelter. Foul weather shelter, not foul mouth shelter. Jeez. What a beautiful view from the shelter, too. Look at this. There's some nice clouds up there in the sky. Wow. All right, here we are. Built by the somebody in case of inclement weather. And you can't have a campfire inside. The door is closed. No fires inside, but we can go inside. And so that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna, now last time I was here, I wrote my name. Let's let our eyes adjust. Look at this. We got ladders up here just in case. There's buckets and there's a cooler up there. You got the cooler. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's not a cooler. That's like a storage chest. Please do not touch, safety supplies. There's a gurney thing right there. See that? For, you know, if somebody's injured. Backboards and stuff. There's a fireplace that they don't desire you to use that anymore in case you need to. It's not for that, I guess. It kind of looks as if there was fire in here. It's all black and smoky. We've got a sign-in book over here. You can sign in. There's a storage. Actually, I think there's food in here. There's a latch on the side. Let's see. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, let's look inside. Well, there was emergency rations. Please fasten the cupboard hooks or mice will enter and ruin the food. Looks like a first aid kit right there, maybe. Some sunscreen right there. What else is in here? Some sort of blue thing. There's matches. There's no food though. That's interesting. There's some equipment in case you make a mess. We're gonna go ahead and latch that back up. Hey, it's Tim. Says it right there. Says so, right there. All right. That's it for the foul weather shelter. Let's go outside. And us finish complete our ascension. Lock the door, lock the door. Let's complete our ascension to the top where we have a rock scramble. Right. Now this is the last couple hundred yards, or like not 100 yards, last few yards to the top. We've never actually been able to find a trail to the top. You just have to crawl up the rocks. And so that's what we're doing. Now somebody might say, oh, Tim, you done me the trails over there. But I've never found it. And I've done this a lot. So I just climb up and over all the rocks. You know, I always appreciate how grippy my shoes are. These are Ultra Olympus. And I've had them for quite a while, and they last a good amount of time. I like them. This is the Olympus has the highest stack height, so they're kind of the tallest ones with the most cushion. And I like that. I like me some cushion and some traction and some gription when I'm hiking. We got to finish going up these rocks. We're there. I've made it. 3 hours. That's not bad. Man, it looks like they got a new sign up there. Let's go see. 10,834 feet. Here we are. I'm here at the peak, at the summit, at the top, the tippy top of the Mount San Jacinto Summit. How pretty is that? How pretty is that? Right? Look at that. I came from down there, parked. My car's down there somewhere. Fantastic. All right, this is my gimbal camera. So it doesn't have super duper zoom, but I'm going to try my best to show you. From right here, we're going to zoom in post edit, and you can see the Mountain Springs station right there on that peak. It's going to be kind of blurry, but you can see it. It's way far. And then beyond is the valley. Palm Springs, Palm Desert, Coachella Valley, etc., etc. Look at those wafting clouds right there. How cool is that? Look at those wafting clouds. What? I love that. All right, I think now it's time to eat my peanut butter and jelly sandwich number 2. Maybe an orange, maybe some nuts, maybe a snack before heading down. Maybe a little rest, some respite, maybe some meditation, some quiet time, some time of silence here on the mountain. So I'll see you as we head down. All right, before I go ahead and head down the mountain, I'm going to go ahead and dump a little bit of this, actually all of it, this here Liquid IV hydration multiplier, because I have been sweating a lot. I'm going to dump it in here and mix it in well. And that shall keep me, this is lemon lime flavor, that shall keep me hydrated with electrolytes and all kinds of other stuff. This is a free commercial. I was not paid. In fact, they asked me not to say anything about it because I embarrassed them. But yeah, Liquid IV, I like it. I use it when I'm hiking in the hot, sweaty sun. Especially when I got to go down this mountain. What are you eating there, Mr. Squirrel? What do you got? That looks like a piece of chicken. Mr. Squirrel. Mr. Squirrel, don't scare him away, but he's eating that whatever. It looks like an apple core. Somebody dropped an apple core and he's mowing down on it. That's what he's having. It's an apple core. Mr. Squirrel. Here, on top of Mount San Jacinto. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Da-dee-da-da-da-da. Going down the San Jacinto Mountain. We're going down, down, down till we reach the ground. It's all gotta rhyme. We ain't got much time. It's 10 after 5. We left at 5 o'clock. We gotta get down before it gets all dark. Going down, down the San Jacinto Mountain. Look at the view. Because we're going down. Going down. Hey, pro hiker tip. Pro hiker tip, when you're going down and you're going kind of fast and there's all these rocks and stuff, remember this, high knees. Remember gym class? High knees, high knees. Keep those knees up, lift those feet. If you don't, you're gonna trip, you're gonna toe a rock, and you're gonna fall at, what do I say? Head over heels. Head over heels. And you're gonna land your face right on some of these rocks and boulders and roots. There's roots. I'm hiking. Look at this way. Hello! 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 I'm hiking. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Woohoo! Woohoo! I'm hiking down this hill. All right, I left the summit at 5 p.m. exactly on the nose. It is now 5:45. That means 45 minutes have gone by since I left the summit, and I'm just now reaching the Wellman Divide. Here we are at the Wellman Divide. You know how I know? Because there's a sign right up here. And the sign says so, and it's going to tell us how far it is. We have 3.3 miles left to go. That should be 1 hour. I'm aiming for 1 hour. The Round Valley Campground's that way, 1 mile to Round Valley Campground. And the, where's the sign that says the summit? Okay, yeah, so I went 2.7 miles in 45 minutes. That's pretty good. Let's go 3.3 miles now. Down, down, down. Goodbye, Wellman Divide. Goodbye. Goodbye, sign. We'll see you next time. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-da-da-da. I'm hiking through the forest. There is lots of birds, lots of trees and rocks. I'm hiking. Hey. I just passed some ladies back there. They were hiking up, I'm hiking down. And they could not get enough of my shirt. They loved my shirt. They said, you should be sipping margaritas, not hiking to the mountain, hiking on the mountain. And I said, yeah, margaritas. It looks like I'm on vacation. But this is my favorite, one of a couple favorite hiking shirts that I like to have. Yeah, they thought it was cool. Look, I put my other hat on. Took my sunglasses off because the sun has kind of dipped over yonder hill slope over there. And so we're just hiking down. We're hiking down, which is fun. Way more fun. Like jumping off a rock and hop, skipping a loo. Stuff like that. Look how fast we're going. We're gonna go right between these two logs. Look at this. Look at this. Whoosh. Right through. Left turn. We're going. Down, down, down. Down, down, down to the Round Valley Campground. Round, 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 round. Here we go. Down, 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 down. Oh, geez. All right, I'm just arriving at Round Valley Campground, so that was 1 mile. It's 6:10, so that was 25 minutes. 25 minutes in 1 mile. I would have rather that said quicker, but all right, that's good enough. We'll take it. Here we are, back to the Round Valley Campground. Hey, what's that? What the heck is that thing? Hey, there's another thing right here. What is this? Some kind of mining apparatus of some kind of. I've never seen that before. Look at that. It's even sitting on a hunk of concrete. I wonder if it opens. Oh, it does. That was loud. Sorry. Look in there. There's rocks and stuff. We'll close that back down. That scared the crap out of me. It's so quiet here and it was really loud noise. Okay, back to the trail. Back to the trail. And this is a campground, so sometimes there's people camping here. But the campsites aren't like right here. They're like away. They're like away up on yonder hill slopes and stuff. Okay, I think we got to turn right here. Let's see. All right. So Long Valley Tram 2.1. So double that. 40 minutes, I think. We should be back in 40. Let's call it an hour. What the heck? That'll get us back at 7:10, which hopefully will still be light. Willow Creek Trail, 1.6 Saddle Junction, 5.8. We're not going there. But we're going to go to the Long Valley Tram. Let's go. Hey, it's Tim. Look at this tree. It fell over eons ago, maybe, and landed right in between those. What if you were walking right here, like do, and all of a sudden, this tree fell and wedged itself in there like that, right when you were like right here, like right when you were right here. Wouldn't you be like, oh, thank you, that the tree landed in between those? Okay, that's enough. Let's go. We gotta go. Hey, look at this tree. There's like one giant stump, and then it turns into a whole bunch of trunks right there. What's going on with that? That's weird. Look at that. Who makes trees like that? Here's the next sign. Look, it even has a picture of the tram. That's where we're going. We got 1.8 miles to the Long Valley Tram. 6:20 is the time. It's been 10 minutes. Let's go that way. Not this way. Not that way. This way. This way. 1.8 miles. What did I say before? 6 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock. See, 1.8. It's 6:20 right now. I'm hoping to be there by 7. So, yeah, almost 2 miles. Easy. By 7 is the goal. As we meander here in nature's wilderness. Hey, let's say you're hiking along, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, doodly-doodly-doo, and you look down, and you're like, wait, I don't remember this. This part of the trail does not ring a bell. I do not remember any of this, because that's just what happened to me just now. Look behind me. Look at all the debris that has come down this hill from snow and rain. And anyway, I'm walking along, and I'm like, this part of the trail does not look familiar. And I know I'm getting close, and there was a junction back there. Did I make the wrong turn? Holy smokes. Now, I have an app in my phone that I use for hiking, and you can download the map. So as long as the track is already there, you can download it. And I just pay for I think it's like $36 or something for the year. You just download the app, the map, And then you just keep it in your phone. Now you could navigate with it the whole time, but I've been on this trail before, so I didn't really feel like I downloaded it. It's in my phone. And this just happened to me a minute ago. And I was like, oh crap, I think I went the wrong way. This does not look familiar. And I opened up my All Trails. It's All Trails. I opened it up right here and I looked, and lo and behold, I am on the trail. Now I haven't opened this. It hasn't been following me at all today. I'm not following it. I know the trail kind of where I'm at. So I just now pulled it out. My phone's in airplane mode. The Wi-Fi is off. The Bluetooth is off. This is really steep right here. And I whipped out the All Trails map, and it told me exactly where I was. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, All Trails. That's good. A little plug for All Trails because it's easy. It's just easy. And I've gotten lost a lot. It sure is helpful. Hey, look at, what the heck is that? There's a big piece of timber right there. How'd that get there? That's weird. I'm back. Let's see. Time, 7:03. That's not too bad. I said 7. And I remembered that I got to put my permit back in the hole so they don't come looking for me. Return permit here. Done. Hey, look at this map. It was in my pocket the whole time. I just never opened it up. It's the brochure that I got at the tram station. Look, there's a full-on map right here. There's the Valley Station, and then you can track the thing going up the hill right here, the tramway, and then that's where we got off right there. Remember when we got off the thing, and then we went into the mountain station, and then we went hiking. And then right here it says Ranger Station. That's where I got my permit, and it says to Wilderness. And in the wilderness, you might see things such as this: a bluebird, a Steller's jay, a hawk, all kinds of owls and squirrels and bighorn sheep. Didn't see any of that. Saw some squirrels. Maybe a bobcat, raccoon, ringtail cat. Didn't see any of those, but saw squirrels. And then here's like a full-on map of the Valley Station, which we're gonna hike back up to any moment now. But it's like steep, and my butt hurts. I got like this pain in my glute. I got a pain in my glute, and it hurts. I keep rubbing it. I'm gonna have to find somebody to rub it for me. All right, we're back to the concrete, and I'm looking up. Holy crap! I gotta hike back up to the station, and my butt hurts. I got a sore glute. I've been going down the whole time. Well, since 5 o'clock for the last 2 hours. Hey, I got back here too at 5, 6, 7, 2 hours. That's pretty good. But now I gotta go back uphill to get to here. The station. There it is. We're almost back to the station where we can go inside, sit on a nice squishy chair somewhere. Maybe we'll get something to eat. I don't know. We'll do a little tour. This will be a long video with lots of stuff, lots of adventure, lots of stuff going on. Hey, look, there's a payphone here and a temperature thing. It's 80 degrees for crying out loud. No wonder I got hot all of a sudden. And you're not allowed to collect rocks, pine cones, rocks, or other natural features. It is prohibited within the state park system. All right, I'm back inside. This is the Francis Crocker room. I've never been in here. For private events and banquets. Oh, you can reserve it. Okay. It's just a big empty room with beautiful photos and pictures and a beautiful fireplace right there. Let's go upstairs and see there's a wonderful view, and we'll just check it out as we walk through the lobby here. This is where we'll get back onto the tram. And once you buy a ticket, you don't have to buy another one. It's a round trip ticket. And here's where you can view your photos. Let's go up here. I smell food. I smell cafeteria food. Hey, this sign says no picnicking in the restaurant area. You got to buy the food. You can't go bring in your own food in here. Let's see what they got to eat. Let's see what they got to eat here in the cafeteria. Here in the Pines Cafe. Okay, let's see. Oh, they've got all kinds of smorgasbord opportunities here. Fries and, ooh, they got all kinds of good stuff in here. Look at this. Look at this. They got sodas and sandwiches and macaroni salad. See what's over here. They got snacks like chips and Paydays and Butterfingers and nuts and corn nuts and peanuts and Snickers and Sour Patch Kids and Starburst. All kinds of stuff here. Chips, cold drinks. And then over here, they've got fried chicken and potatoes and some nachos. Oh, and there's pizza. Look at this. Pizza. All right. They got Budweiser and Bud Light. All kinds of beers and stuff. Ultra. All right. Or you can go into the Peaks, the restaurant and lounge. And then here's a menu outside, and you can see what they have. They've got all salads and lunch and dinner, filet mignon, ribeye steaks, and all kinds of fancy stuff. Ooh, you can get a rack of ribs for $62. Hey, look, and they got the fireplace on right here. Look at that. Actually, I feel like I've seen that fireplace on before, but that wasn't it. It was like a real one. Let's go outside here to the view deck. Whoa.
This is the last call for this tram car to the Valley Station. Final call, and thank you for flying Palm Springs Aerial Tramway.
It's a neat looking building. Let's go over here and look over the edge. Look over the edge over to Palm Springs. Ooh, look at that. Oh wait, there's more over there. Let's go over there. Look at that beautiful opposite of the sunset. That's east. The sunset's in the west. Ooh, they're smooching. I think they're smooching. Oh, I stepped on the thing.
It's like, gosh.
Somebody's going over. Holy smokes, what have I done? I went in, I got hungry, and I went in and got something at the buffet. Got a vegetarian lasagna. I got some mashed potatoes, some sort of roll, and some vegetables right there, and a little salad right here, and an iced tea. And I'm gonna sit here and eat it at the Pines Cafe here at the Mountain Station. Hey, look at this. My fork is compostable. It's a compostable fork. Look at that. What just happened? Are you kidding me? I know what happened. According to my phone, I hiked 14 miles and burned 1,400 calories. I was hungry. And look, I wanted to show you how fancy the bathroom is. Look, this is the men's room. Look at this. Look at, they got the water just kind of spews out from the wall right there. There's a place to change your baby. They have full-height mirrors to check yourself out to see how you're looking. At the end of the day, there's where you go potty and stuff. There's a little shelf on top for your doodad, put your camera on while you go to the bathroom. Somebody came in, so I had to stop filming so it wouldn't look like a weirdo. Look at that, the moon is very bright tonight. And there's a very warm breeze up here as I wait for my tram time, which is in about 15 minutes. So I can go back down the hill. It's nice out here. Just looking around. This is the upper observation deck. My belly is full. I'm very happy. Very happy right now. Just looking out over the deck.
Take it off. Backpacks, large bags. Everyone around you will appreciate it. Backpacks off, please. Thank you.
Going down.
All right, tower 5.
Ah! Whoa, whoa.
Tower 4. Tower 3. we'll keep hanging on when we dock. We may bump the sides a little bit. Hang on to something.
Ooh.
The weather's actually bearable. It's not bad.
Much warmer down here than it is up on top of the mountain. It's very warm here. Let's go see something else now. All right, since we're in Palm Springs, I wanted to come and show you this place right here called the Caliente Tropics. Classic 1960s. Look at, that's the driveway where you go in and check in your room and stuff. How amazing is that? I love it. There's tikis all around. I would love to show you all about it right now, but I stayed here not too long ago. And so I'm going to put I made a video and everything. I'm going to link the video at the end. Actually, it's not going to be a link. I have to actually post that video to this channel. It's on a different channel. I'm going to take it down from that channel, put it on this channel. It'll be right after this video. And then probably at the end, I'll have a link for it. But I want to show it to you. It's the coolest motel ever. And I need to tell you, it's 100 and something degrees out here right now. It is 100. It's 9 o'clock. My car said 100 as I pulled in. It's 9 p.m. When you get out of your car, it is stinking hot. We're there. It's nighttime. And we're at the Cabazon Dinosaurs. Look at the Brontosaurus. He's got flowers all over him, talking about peace and love and frolicking in the flowers and the wilderness and stuff. Look at how fantastic that is here alongside the highway at 100 degrees in the middle of the desert. I can't not stop here. I have to always stop here. Remember, there's a gift shop inside there. And then look, he comes up here to his head. There he is. He's the dinosaur. And then back here is the T-Rex. What does he say on his shirt? It says, "Let love bloom." Yes. Yes. Let's let love bloom. And the lights are on inside, so his eyes are lit up. Hold on, we gotta get that light out of the parking lot light. That's messing it up. The wind's also blowing quite heavily. Look, there you go. His teeth are on. His eyes are lit up. Look at that. Let love bloom. And right back there in the darkness, they've got a cool dinosaur museum that you can pay and go in and walk around and see all the cool dinosaur exhibits and stuff. And then when you're inside there, you can go up inside the tail and climb up to the teeth where Pee Wee Herman sat. And looked out and watched the sunrise with his friend. Where they let love bloom. Look at that. They keep painting like at Christmas time. You'll come here and this will all be painted like Santa Claus. And there's the Brontosaurus over there, the long neck, as it's called. But hey, I just stopped here because I'm on my way home, and I can't go by here without stopping. And what I want to tell you is this: I'm glad you watched all the way to the end. And since you did watch, I can't believe you're here. I can't believe you've watched all the way to the end. Look at this sign. It says gift shop located inside the long neck dinosaur, which is right over there. There's a gift shop in there. You can get all kinds of gifts and trinkets and dinosaur stuff. But hey, if you want to learn more about the dinosaurs, I came here about 8 or 9 months ago or something like that. It was much cooler. And I did it was a year ago. All right, that video is right here. You can watch it. And then also, Audrey and I did the tramway thing a while ago too, in the snow, kind of in the dark. It got dark, and that video is right here. You can watch that too. And if you want to see the Caliente Tropics video, it'll be on the rest of the screen somewhere shortly. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.